In this podcast episode, Joe Rogan welcomes former Illinois Governor Rod Blagojevich, who shares his remarkable story of political turmoil, imprisonment, and personal redemption. The conversation covers a wide range of topics, from the intricacies of the American justice system to the challenges of political life and the importance of personal resilience. Blagojevich begins by recounting his journey from being a two-term governor to facing corruption charges that led to his imprisonment. He reflects on the initial shock of being arrested and the subsequent media frenzy that surrounded his case. Blagojevich emphasizes how the narrative painted him as a corrupt politician, but he insists that his actions were politically motivated rather than criminal. This distinction is crucial to understanding his perspective on the events that transpired. As he delves deeper into his story, Blagojevich shares the emotional toll of being separated from his family during his time in prison. He describes the heart-wrenching experience of saying goodbye to his daughters and the fear of not being able to protect them while he was incarcerated. This personal aspect of his story adds a layer of humanity to his narrative, illustrating the profound impact that political decisions can have on individuals and families. The conversation shifts to the role of media in shaping public perception, particularly regarding political figures. Blagojevich discusses how the media often sensationalizes stories, leading to a skewed understanding of the truth. He reflects on his own experience, noting that the media's portrayal of him as a corrupt politician overshadowed the complexities of his case. This highlights the power of media narratives in influencing public opinion and the importance of critical thinking when consuming news. Rogan and Blagojevich also touch on the concept of trial by media, where public figures are judged based on media coverage rather than the facts of their cases. Blagojevich argues that this phenomenon can lead to unjust outcomes, as individuals are often condemned before they have a chance to defend themselves. This discussion underscores the need for responsible journalism and the potential consequences of sensationalist reporting. Blagojevich provides insight into the American justice system, particularly the challenges faced by individuals accused of crimes. He shares his experience of being placed in a high-security prison where he was surrounded by dangerous criminals. This was a strategic move by prosecutors to pressure him into pleading guilty to charges he did not commit. Blagojevich's account raises questions about the fairness of the justice system and the tactics used by prosecutors to secure convictions. The conversation also highlights the issue of over-sentencing in the American legal system. Blagojevich argues that many individuals receive disproportionately harsh sentences for nonviolent offenses, which contributes to the problem of mass incarceration. He emphasizes the need for reform in sentencing guidelines to ensure that punishments are commensurate with the crimes committed. This discussion sheds light on the broader implications of the justice system and its impact on communities, particularly marginalized groups. As a former governor, Blagojevich offers a unique perspective on political corruption and accountability. He discusses the pressures faced by politicians and the lengths to which they may go to protect their interests. Blagojevich argues that the political landscape is often rife with corruption, and those in power may exploit their positions for personal gain. This reality complicates the narrative surrounding his own case, as he believes he was targeted for political reasons rather than genuine corruption. Rogan and Blagojevich also explore the concept of accountability in politics. Blagojevich expresses his hope that the new administration will bring about meaningful reforms to address corruption and restore trust in government. He emphasizes the importance of holding public officials accountable for their actions, regardless of their political affiliations. This discussion highlights the need for transparency and integrity in politics to ensure that elected officials serve the interests of the people. Blagojevich shares his experiences during his time in prison, detailing the challenges he faced and the lessons he learned. He describes the emotional and psychological toll of being incarcerated, as well as the camaraderie he developed with fellow inmates. Blagojevich's reflections on prison life provide a glimpse into the realities of incarceration and the resilience required to endure such an experience. Throughout his time in prison, Blagojevich found solace in reading the Bible and engaging in physical exercise. He discusses how these activities helped him cope with the difficulties of prison life and provided a sense of purpose. This aspect of his story emphasizes the importance of mental and emotional well-being, even in the most challenging circumstances. Blagojevich's journey of self-discovery during his imprisonment serves as a testament to the human spirit's capacity for growth and resilience. Faith plays a significant role in Blagojevich's narrative, as he discusses how his belief in God helped him navigate the challenges of prison life. He shares how reading the Bible provided him with comfort and guidance during his darkest moments. Blagojevich's spiritual journey highlights the transformative power of faith and the importance of finding hope in difficult times. Rogan and Blagojevich also discuss the concept of redemption and the possibility of second chances. Blagojevich expresses his desire to use his experiences to help others who have faced similar challenges. He believes that everyone deserves an opportunity for redemption and that society should focus on rehabilitation rather than punishment. This discussion underscores the need for compassion and understanding in addressing issues related to crime and incarceration. The conversation shifts to the importance of education in breaking the cycle of poverty and crime. Blagojevich emphasizes the need for accessible educational opportunities for individuals in underserved communities. He argues that education is a powerful tool for empowerment and can help individuals escape the grips of poverty and crime. Rogan and Blagojevich discuss the challenges faced by the education system, particularly in low-income areas. Blagojevich highlights the need for reform to ensure that all children have access to quality education, regardless of their background. This discussion underscores the critical role of education in shaping the future of individuals and communities, as well as the importance of investing in educational resources. Blagojevich shares his insights into the challenges of political life, including the pressures and expectations placed on elected officials. He discusses the difficulty of navigating the political landscape while remaining true to one's values and principles. Blagojevich's experiences serve as a reminder of the complexities of political life and the sacrifices that come with public service. The conversation also touches on the impact of political polarization on governance. Blagojevich argues that the current political climate makes it increasingly difficult for politicians to work together and find common ground. This polarization can hinder progress on important issues and contribute to a sense of disillusionment among the public. Blagojevich's reflections on the state of politics highlight the need for collaboration and dialogue to address the challenges facing society. As the conversation progresses, Blagojevich discusses the future of the Republican Party and the potential for a political realignment. He believes that Trump has the opportunity to reshape the party and attract a broader base of support. Blagojevich argues that the party must focus on addressing the needs of all Americans, particularly those in marginalized communities. Rogan and Blagojevich explore the idea of inclusivity within the Republican Party. Blagojevich emphasizes the importance of reaching out to diverse communities and addressing their concerns. He believes that by doing so, the party can build a stronger coalition and create a more equitable political landscape. This discussion highlights the potential for change within the Republican Party and the importance of embracing diversity in political representation. The conversation briefly touches on the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on society and the economy. Blagojevich reflects on the challenges faced by individuals and families during this unprecedented time. He emphasizes the need for support and resources to help those affected by the pandemic, particularly in underserved communities. Rogan and Blagojevich discuss the role of government in responding to the pandemic and the importance of effective leadership. Blagojevich argues that the government must prioritize the well-being of its citizens and provide the necessary resources to navigate the challenges posed by the pandemic. This discussion underscores the need for a compassionate and proactive approach to public health crises. Throughout the podcast, Blagojevich emphasizes the importance of personal responsibility in overcoming challenges. He shares his belief that individuals must take ownership of their actions and decisions, regardless of their circumstances. Blagojevich's perspective on personal responsibility serves as a reminder of the power of individual agency in shaping one's life. Rogan and Blagojevich discuss the role of personal responsibility in the context of crime and rehabilitation. Blagojevich argues that individuals must be held accountable for their actions, but also emphasizes the need for support and resources to help them make positive choices. This discussion highlights the delicate balance between accountability and compassion in addressing issues related to crime and incarceration. As the conversation comes to a close, Blagojevich reflects on the power of storytelling in shaping public perception and understanding. He emphasizes the importance of sharing personal narratives to foster empathy and connection among individuals. Blagojevich's own story serves as a testament to the transformative power of storytelling and its ability to inspire change. Rogan and Blagojevich discuss the role of platforms like podcasts in amplifying diverse voices and perspectives. Blagojevich expresses his gratitude for the opportunity to share his story and connect with others. This discussion underscores the importance of open dialogue and the sharing of experiences in fostering understanding and compassion in society.